So here's what we want to do. Look, we have this right here. This is what we want to do. I want you to watch this video right here. Here's Glenda Baker. She is going to talk about the importance of the buyer's agent. Yo, let's watch this.
Whether you are a buyer or a buyer's agent, listen to me now.
Right.
Y'all, my head may spin around and snot may fly out of my nose. I swear to God. I'm the listing agent. You're the buyer's agent. You bring me an offer on one of my listings. It's my duty to vet this offer to my seller, translate it to them. It's about price, closing date, closing costs, terms. There's other things that go into that. What kind of loan are you getting? When do you want to close? The construction of the contract.
So here, Glenda's having a hard time. She is talking. She's like, hey, I got this offer, but the offer was vague. So she gets another offer. Offer is completely put together. Looks good, reads good. More than likely, probably have had a conversation with Glenda, the listing agent. That's what I would do.
So we get this offer. It doesn't have a closing date. It's vague and ambiguous. It's a 3% down conventional loan with Scooby-Doo lender. Okay. We get another offer on the same property. Written perfectly. Constructed perfectly. All of the boxes checked. NA in the blanks. You say, Glenda, it's 2018. Do you really need to use an NA? Yes, you do need to use an NA. It's proper construction of the contract. Due diligence. A gazillion days. No, we're not doing that. So I have these two offers. One of them is vague and ambiguous. One of them is constructed perfectly. One of them has Scooby-Doo as the lender. The other one has Rick Stevens. I mean, obviously that looks strong as battery acid to me. So I am going through these offers with my seller, and I have to talk to my seller intelligently and tell them, hey, you got two offers, but let's look at the validity of them, number one. Let's look at the chance to get to closing, number two. And number three, if this agent is so vague and ambiguous in the construction of her offer, how fly by the seat of her pants is she going to be as we go through the transaction?
So I come in representing the buyer, not only making sure your forms are good, I's are dotted, T's are crossed, but I'm also in negotiating, making sure the deal is good. Just like Glenda said. Glenda said, hey, it doesn't look right. The package did not come right. The offer doesn't look right. But what I do is I make the offer what it needs to be. I don't just like to give the standard offer. I like to exceed the standard in everything I do. I like to make phone calls. I like to talk. I like to say, hey, let's get it. This is what I have done. Here, what's the seller looking at doing? This is what my buyer's looking at doing. I like to get in and I like to start negotiating. This is what we're trying to do. So even if I was a seller and I'm like, man, this buyer's agent, Josh Kassan's about to come in. I know he's the real estate architect of Atlanta. I know he's about to come into our home. Listen, I'm the guy you need to call. I'm the guy. Call me up. Josh, come over to my house. I want to put my house up on the market. I want to sell my home. Let me know what I should do. Build my plan. Look at my plan. Also, Josh, let me know what the buyers are going to say when they come in. What do you think the inspector is going to say? Should we fix that? Should we paint that? I'm the guy to ask those questions because when I represent the buyers, I'm going to come through your house anyway, and I'm going to pick it apart because I'm looking at your home with a fine comb. I'm combing through every detail. I'm looking at the paperwork. I'm looking at every detail. I'm looking at every angle to come through and say, think it was priced a little too high. Maybe it's priced right. Maybe we go higher on our offer. Maybe there's multiple offers. I am so glad to be Atlanta's real estate architect. It means a lot to me. And I'm here to serve you, Atlanta. I'm here for you.